Okay, right now, my friends, we're going to toss it over to our Jamie Maggio, who joins us to talk about another local program that's making some noise on the court.
Yeah, this is a good one, you guys. When you think about college hoops in the Southland, California Baptist University in Riverside may not be the first program that comes to mind, but the Lancers are doing everything in their power to change that. With the men's and women's teams having historic starts in their transition to Division I, Greg Wolf caught up with both of them.
The Central Feature, sponsored by Rotolo Chevrolet.
While the UCLAs and USCs of the world have history and tradition on their side, the hottest basketball program in the Southland right now is a relative newcomer on the scene. California Baptist University, still in the midst of their transition to Division I, has come a long way in a very short time. The men's team, under the guidance of head coach Rick Croy, made history with the most wins ever in a first-year transition back in 2019. Then followed that up with a 21-win season last year, setting the new 2-year mark for a transitioning team.
We have a real community. Riverside is a big little city, if you will, and then the Inland Empire is kind of its own unique region. So we're really blessed with our geography, and then we're blessed with opportunity because everything with our arena being built, our program having the success we did at the Division II level, the momentum that we were building, we parlayed that into a really special college basketball environment. You know, last year, 1920, we averaged about 3,400 fans a game. And I truly believe if this year, you know, if it wasn't a pandemic year, I think we were going to go over 4,000 a game.
The women's program has been making some history of their own, completing the first ever perfect regular season in Western Athletic Conference history and becoming the first program since UConn in 2018 to also add a conference tournament championship.
The celebration is going to be on in Riverside, California. California Baptist improves to 24-0.
At some point during the season, did you all as a team stop and say, wow, we have a chance to run the table? And did it start to become a little bit of a weight on your shoulders?
Yeah, in a way. Like, we started getting wins and we were at 10-0 and we're like, wow, this is crazy. And then we got to 15-0 and we're like, what is happening? And then I think that work ethic, like at practice, we're like, we don't want this run to stop. Like, we don't want to lose any games here. Like, we just want to keep going and going and see what can happen at the end of the season.
This isn't the first time the Lady Lancers have put together a formidable win streak. They won 32 in a row as a Division II program 4 years ago. Head coach Jared Olson, recently named the Conference Coach of the Year, shared what's expected of those who put on the Lancer uniform.
You're going to play at CBU. I mean, you're going to be competitive. You're here to win. You're here to play ball. You know, you're going to work hard and you're going to be expected to achieve great things. And, you know, we're going to give every resource we can to, like, make that possible. But, you know, at the end of the day, like you have to hold yourself to a standard and you have to do the work to achieve it. And I think that the girls have definitely put the work in to make that stuff happen. And I think that they're really proud of how the season has gone. And I think that will definitely help the future teams to come.
WAC Player of the Year, Ani Oleda, who led the nation in assists this year, takes pride in knowing she helped build what is a bright future for the Lancers.
I think this program is just going to get bigger and better in a few years. The transition is just going so quickly that it's just crazy. So I think in a few years, CBU will be their name is going to be out there. So that's exciting. And when I'm back at home and watching TV, and I'm CBU, that was my team. Look at them now.